are resistance levels? Well, if you haven't checked out our first video explaining what support levels are, I'd advise you to check that video out right now. It should be appearing above my head. Check that out because this is essentially the opposite. So check that video out first and then come back and watch this one. Right, so we know that support levels are considered like a floor. Price struggles to break through the floor. Well, resistance levels are considered a ceiling. Price struggles to break through the ceiling. It's a barrier. It's a barrier up above that price really struggles to break through. But eventually, what can happen is price can eventually break through it. And we see that in this example right here. We have resistance. We bounced off of this level once. The bulls came back again, tried to break through it for a second time. The bears said, nope, not today. And that resulted in price trending down lower. And then the bulls said, let's try this again. We're really going to push this up. Strong, strong, strong. Nope. The bears rejected of twice there. So this is 4 taps. This resistance level has 4 taps. And I like to classify any resistance level with at least 2 to 3 taps, because then we know it's a real resistance level. We know that price is really struggling to break past there. But like anything in life, if you hit something hard enough times, it will eventually break through. And we see that right there. Price did break through this resistance level and carried on its merry way. What can happen in other examples is price will approach the resistance level, hang around there for a few little taps, and eventually reverse completely and head south, right? So we would have a bullish trend heading up to the resistance level, and then eventually what would happen is price would reverse and head south. This can happen too, but not all the time. Sometimes we will break through these resistance levels. Okay, so that's one example of a resistance level. Remember, we don't need to know why resistance levels exist. We just need to know that they do exist. It's just the way the charts work. It's human psychology all drawn out for us visually on a chart. All right, here's example number 2. We can see clear resistance, right? One tap trying to come back in, another tap. Look at that wick. The bears were like, not happening today. Price reversed all the way down, and the bulls were like, let's try this again. Come on, guys. Come on, let's break through this resistance level. Bear said, nope, not happening. Bull said, let's try it again. Come on. Bear said, nope, what's happening? And look at that. Price completely bounced off of that level, heading all the way much lower. So for whatever reason, these resistance levels play a really important part in trading. We never know what the candles are going to do. We literally never know, right? There's a 50% chance. The way I see it, it's a 50% chance that the candles are going to go up or the candles are going to go down. We don't know. But what we do know is if we see previous taps at a certain level where price is bouncing, maybe we can expect another tap off of that level. All right, here's our final example. We can clearly see this is a resistance level. We have a couple of taps here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times price tried to break through this ceiling, and the bears won that and said, nope, not today. In fact, look at this. We had a bullish uptrend. Price was heading higher, making higher highs and higher lows all the way up to the ceiling. And what happened once we could not break through it? We reversed and made a new downtrend. So this is like that example that I was speaking about. Sometimes we will break through it, sometimes not just yet. Depending on what time frame we're looking at, maybe eventually we will attempt this level at some point again in the future and eventually break past it. But remember, just like support levels, resistance levels occur across every single financial market and across every single time frame. It doesn't matter whether we're looking at Bitcoin on the 1 minute or whether we're looking at gold on the yearly. It doesn't matter. We will see resistance levels. Okay, now, resistance levels are areas on a chart. We've discussed this, we know this, where the price of an asset tends to struggle to move above. We know this. This is just summarizing it, guys. This phenomenon occurs because many traders expect the price to fall at these levels. So this is essentially a self-fulfilling prophecy, same as support levels. As more traders notice this pattern, they join in, reinforcing the resistance level. So resistance levels, why they occur, we don't really know. They could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. I personally really enjoy that thought. You know, it's kind of fun, because what we can do is we can reverse time. We can go back in time to this area right here. Let's say we are in this moment of time. We have no idea what's going to happen. In fact, I'm going to delete those arrows to make it even more believable that we really are living in the past. All right, so price has approached this level. I'm going to delete that. We don't know what's going to happen, right? And we're going to move price along forward. Let's see what happens. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Seems like there is this little area that price is bouncing off of. Let me highlight this little zone, this little level, because it seems that price seems to bounce off of this level. Why is that? We don't know. Perhaps it's a resistance level. Maybe I should go short when price retraces back into this resistance level. Maybe I'm a part of the self-fulfilling prophecy. Seems like this really is a resistance level, and all the traders are jumping in and creating this false ceiling where price is failing to move above from. So guys, on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave us a thumbs up, give us a comment in the comment section. We do have a free Telegram group. We have a Discord server as well. Those links are below in the description. And as always, I hope you find value in these little beginner tutorial videos. Even if you are an experienced trader, it's always great to go back to the basics. All right. So on that note, as always, I will be seeing you all in the next one.